Welcome to the next lesson with travel words related to traveling around the U.S. Prefer to is one of the words we'll cover in this lesson, and leave on and get back are the next two words we will focus on. So what does prefer to mean? So prefer to means something you want or desire when you have a choice. It's a preference. I want this, not that. I prefer coffee, not tea. I prefer water, not soda. So it's a preference. Prefer to. Here's an example for travel words or making reservations or booking things. What kind of room would you like to reserve? Would like. And in English, again, would like means prefer, want, like. Would like. Would you like? So, what kind of room would you like to reserve? We prefer to have a room with no smoking and a queen-size bed, please. Let's practice this together. Listen and repeat. What kind of room would you like to reserve? We prefer to have a room with no smoking and a queen-size bed, please. Would like, prefer, want, or like. Good practice with prefer to. Another example would be when we travel, we prefer flying for long distances. Listen and repeat. When we travel, we prefer flying for long distances. Or in English, you could also say we prefer flying long distances. You don't have to say for, but sometimes you can say for if it means like reason or to go somewhere. So when we travel, we prefer flying for long distances, or we could say we prefer to fly long distances. A couple different ways to say that. Another example for prefer to is, would you prefer to take a taxi, a bus, Uber, or Lyft? So listen and repeat. Would you prefer to take a taxi, a bus, Uber, or Lyft? Good practice. Next words are leave on and get back. Leave on means to travel or go somewhere on a specific day and time. Get back means to return from traveling. So we'll leave on the 18th and get back on the 20th. Or we'll leave on the 20th and get back on the 24th or 22nd or 29th. Maybe we have a long vacation, but get back is to return. Leave on is to travel on a specific day and time. Leave on can also mean to set or place something down, but in this travel word sentence, it means to depart on a specific day and time. Here's an example. When do you plan to visit Florida? We plan to leave on the 8th of April. Or we could just say we plan to leave at the beginning of April, or leave on. But often with English, when I say leave on, it's very specific. If I just say leave, I can say we plan to leave around the 1st of April or around the beginning of April. But if I say on in English, leave on, I'm asking for a very specific day and time. We plan to leave on the 8th of April. When do you get back? You get back on the 16th of April. It's an 8-day trip. Let's practice this conversation. Listen and repeat. When do you plan to visit Florida? We plan to leave on the 8th of April. When do you get back? We get back on the 16th of April. It's an 8-day trip. And for number practice, we say eighth, 8. Here it's 8. It's describing the countable things. 8. Here it's the date. So in a calendar in English, if it's a calendar, it's going to have the th, st, nd sounds. Eighth. 8. Right? And this is 16th for number practice. 16th for calendar days. We add the th or st for calendar days. Here it is again. 8th, 8th. 16th, 16th. Another example for get back and leave on. We got back from our hike in the afternoon. For our next hike, we plan to leave on Saturday morning and get back in the evening. Let's practice these together. We got back from our hike in the afternoon. Listen and repeat to the next one. For our next hike, we plan to leave on Saturday morning and get back in the evening. And hike means a trip that involves walking on a path or trail in nature, mountains, forest, wilderness. So they're walking and they're going on a hike. Hiking does not mean rock climbing. That is different. Hiking is just walking in nature or close to the mountains or forest. So that's a hike. Hike. This Thanksgiving, we will leave on the 19th and get back on the 25th of November. That's an example sentence. It could be every Thanksgiving in the United States or in Canada. Canada would probably be October, though, instead of November. So it depends on what country you're in, learning English. But in America, in the United States, Thanksgiving is the fourth Thursday in November. And so many people plan their travel plans around the fourth Thursday in November for Thanksgiving. Listen and repeat. This Thanksgiving, we will leave on the 19th and get back on the 25th of November. Let's practice these numbers. 19th, 25th. 19th, 25th. Good practice. Next lesson, we're going to learn pack up, load up, and head out. I'll see you in the next video lesson.